I was like, oh wow, like we're actually living here now. We're gonna be without our furniture for a hot minute. It's crazy because I feel like he's at such a perfect age because he is so adaptable. It's been hard more emotionally than I think it has been on him in a sense. And oh my God, y'all, I love America. But let me just say, how freaking cute is it that he took the time to write this note? I did get a lot of questions on how I feel about, you know, the school system here versus Canada. Kylo, this is good quality.
Yeah. Heartwarming.
I'm glad you're having a blast, kid.
Yeah.
It is currently like 4:50 a.m. Kylo woke up at 4 a.m. this morning because of the time difference. Like, he's such an early riser. He already normally wakes up between 5:30 to 6, sometimes 5:15. So because of the 1 hour time difference from Toronto to Tennessee, he wakes up at 4 a.m. here because it would normally be 5 a.m. there. So. Okay, so it is day 2. We moved in pretty much yesterday, but we just arrived at like, I think we landed in Nashville at 10, but we got here at like what, 11-ish? And I was running on 3 hours of sleep. The night before, I drank matcha way later than I should have, and I literally could not sleep. And then Kylo woke up, so I did not fall asleep until like 1 o'clock, and then I had to get up at 4:30 for the flight. So I was running on 3 hours of sleep yesterday, but we were like running on adrenaline. Obviously, since it was like our first day here, we're just running on a lot of adrenaline. So all of us were so tired, but at the same time, just like go, 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 go. And I did get a lot done yesterday. I didn't vlog because it was kind of like survival mode a little bit. Like, I wanted to, especially for Kylo, I wanted to get all of his stuff situated, like his room upstairs, so that he could feel comfortable. Yeah, just kind of like make sure that his room was situated and get like the essentials so that we could literally survive. So like toilet paper, went to grab like some paper plates because I just got the plates that I got, like the dinnerware, delivered. We went to get a blow up couch because, so here's the thing, y'all. This is the thing they don't tell you about moving across the country. It's not easy peasy. I mean, obviously, it's not the easiest thing in the world. There are so many obstacles, and just even being able to do it alone came with so many obstacles, like the paperwork and applying and all of it, just everything. If you guys watch, like I have a full moving vlog where I just talk about everything and just kind of, you know, documented the whole process. So besides that, even just timeline wise, things didn't line up in like a perfect timeline. So basically the logistics of it and all that, we're trying to sort out getting our stuff, our furniture from Canada to the US. But we're gonna be without our furniture for a hot minute, a little while. Could just be like a few weeks. At first I was like, oh my God, what? And then when I thought about it, I was like, actually it's not a big deal because I already had my essentials with me. So we pretty much just packed like essentials in our luggage. So then you'll be surprised how much you actually really don't need. But then at the same time, there's a couple things you need. Like, I realized you really cannot live without a couch. So we went to Walmart yesterday. The day we landed, we went to Walmart and bought a blow up couch, and it's actually a vibe. Like, it's actually so comfortable. Me and Kylo yesterday were so tired, and I was craving ice cream so bad. I don't know if it's because I was so overtired. I don't know if it's because I was so exhausted. It's the weirdest thing. Like, my body was craving water. Like, I needed ice cold water and I needed ice cream. Like, we had to go to Target to get my favorite Ben & Jerry's milk and cookies ice cream. And me and Kylo just sat on the blow up couch and ate ice cream together on the first day we moved in and the first day we landed. So it was a whole vibe. Yeah, so we just got like the essentials that we need. So we are gonna be without our furniture for a while. It's gonna be a little, you know, obviously I wish it wasn't that way. But anyways, I took advantage of Prime Day and I got a bunch of stuff that I did need for the house. I did did keep a lot of my furniture from my home to move it here. Not a lot, I would say just like the staples and the essentials, because I really didn't want to rebuy everything if it's not necessary, you know, but there is things that I still did need. For example, a lot of my plates from my old house were, let me just angle this a little bit. Oh, does this one not angle? I lost my tripod, by the way. So during the move, I don't know, I thought I brought it with me. I guess I didn't. Maybe it's lost somewhere. I'm wondering if it's underneath our new car. I don't know, but I lost my tripod, so I'm using like a random other one that I did bring. But anyways, I want to show you guys everything I got for the house because I want to start unboxing everything. Yesterday we did open a few boxes that we actually really did need, but the rest of them I'm like, okay, I want to like open them up with you guys and show you guys what I got. I was saying something right before I got distracted though. Oh yeah, I was saying I did keep a lot of like my favorite furniture, and just not a lot, but just, you know, the staple pieces. I kept my couch because I love my couch. Although I will say the layout of this living room, my couch is like a left sectional and this living room would have been better with a right sectional. So that part is kind of annoying, but I don't want to buy a new couch. Like, couches are so expensive and I love my couch. I got my couch custom made. Like, you guys ask me questions all the time about where I got my couch. I literally custom made it. Like, Stephanie literally drew the couch that I had in my mind. Like, I told her exactly what was in my mind that I wanted. She drew it. We took it to a furniture maker and they literally built my couch. So I love that damn couch. So anyways, whatever. First thing that I got are these like hooks for the laundry room mudroom. I thought this was perfect because it's just one piece instead of having to drill in multiple different hooks. So this is really good. It came in a 2-pack, which is good. I feel like we always need a lot of hooks, especially with Kylo. We have like hats, bags, everything. So that's one of the first things that I got. Then a cutting board, guys. I have been needing a new cutting board for a hot minute, like since our old house, but obviously we kind of knew we were moving. So we thought like, let's just hold off. And I'm glad that I did because finally now that we are settled, I have gotten a stainless steel cutting board. I have been wanting to get rid of like the plastic cutting boards for forever because as you're cutting them and like making a salad, for example, little tiny micro pieces of plastic ends up in your food and you end up eating it without even realizing it. So you won't even realize how much microplastics you are actually ingesting. It's pretty disgusting and obviously unhealthy for you. So I've been wanting to get like a better, like non-toxic cutting board. Tried to go with glass, but it's not as easy of an option to go with. I'm not crazy about wood because wood is porous, so it kind of absorbs everything you cut on it. It's good for veggies, but obviously not meat. So I thought to myself, let's just go with stainless steel. I love this one because of the rubber handle, so it's easy to pick up, but also it won't slip and slide on the counter. So I think this is gonna be a really good find. It did have good reviews. Did I only get one? I swear I bought two because you always need 2 cutting boards. Yeah, I guess I only got one. I also got these, which I was really happy to find all clear ones. So if you don't know what these are, they're like the reusable Ziploc bags. I needed new ones, and my old ones had like a bunch of colors all over it, which y'all know I like to stay neutral as much as possible. So I was really happy to find these clear ones, like on Amazon.ca, which by the way, shopping on Amazon US has been a pleasure. I'm like a kid in a candy store, being able to shop on Amazon. And by the way, I did not know that y'all have a Amazon delivery truck in the States. Like, you guys literally have an Amazon Prime truck to deliver Amazon packages. That's so cool. I think Amazon Canada like rents out trucks or vans, sorry. So like they rent out plain white vans or like even just regular vans for the Amazon delivery drivers. But here in the US, you guys literally have like Amazon Prime vans. It's insane. By the way, Kylo is napping right now and he has been like, he's been so cute. He's been loving to help and he calls it work. He goes, I want to work. I want to work. For example, we're gonna build his, let me show you guys. We're gonna build his Montessori shelf back there. I'll show you guys what I'm doing obviously with all of that. He was picking up the pieces and piling them up together and he's like, I want to work. And I was standing around, I was on my phone because I was looking something up, right? And he's like, mommy, go work. Mommy, go work. He's too funny. Anyways, my point was that he's napping right now and lately, ooh, do I have a Kylo update for you guys. He has entered the terrible twos. We're gonna do a whole Kylo update, maybe in another vlog, but he's been going through the craziest phase that I just have to talk to you guys about it because if there's any other moms going out there, I just want y'all to know you're not alone. Anyways, I just finally put him down for a nap, which he resisted so hard. So I figured let me take advantage of the time and open these all up. So I'm so happy that I got these in clear so I don't have to stare at like bright colors. So love that for me. Then super random, I got these glass straws, which I kind of regretted getting afterwards because I think one of the cups I got came with glass straws. So I was like, okay. But I feel like we can never have enough in case guests come over, which really who's coming over because I don't have my fam here. Awkward. Actually, I think my sister might be coming in October, so that'll be fun. And we will do lots of vlogging. I need an X-Acto knife. Yesterday and today, there's been like so many things where we're like, oh, we need that. Oh, we don't have that. And we like write it down on our list. Like today, I'm like, oh my God, I need a mop. Yesterday, I'm like, we don't have our vacuum. So we got a broom because I did save my Dyson. So I will be getting that when we get our furniture delivered. Ooh, I know what these are. I'm so excited for these, you guys. So I have a whole plan. I'm so excited to share this when I set everything up. I won't set it up today, but I will do it with you guys in a vlog. My plan here is to have like activity bins for Kylo, where whenever he asks for damn screen time or whenever we are bored, we can go to our activity bins, and each activity bin will be sorted with a different activity and it'll be organized, because in my old home, I just had a big bin where I kind of threw everything in, and it just kind of felt very overwhelming. Like for me, I was like, I don't even know what to do when I look at that, you know? So I got these bins. Let me show you guys. I wish I had my tripod because I could give you guys like all of these like good angles, but I lost my tripod. I got these really cool bins. I feel like they're a perfect size. They come with these inserts that you can choose to put in or not put in, and they just sit on top to organize all of like craft or activity. You could have markers in here, you could have little paint sticks, you could have little figures if you want to do like a match the figures or match colors. Like the options are endless, guys. Just basically an activity bin, and I will label each to say like what the activity is. Like maybe it's a sensory bin activity, maybe it's all of his coloring books so they can all stay in one place. So that'll be so fun. I might keep this in the box because I feel like if I think, oh no, you know what? We want to get rid of these boxes. Okay, there's a few things that I ordered that I'm like missing where I'm like, wait, which box is that in? Because some of the boxes are so obvious what's in them, but there's some things that I'm missing. So I'm wondering if there's a bunch of things in this box. Yeah, there's a bunch of things stuffed in this box, so that makes sense. I have been looking for this or wondering which box it's in. This is a magnetic, or yeah, like a magnetic screen thing for your patio doors. So we have the patio door here in this house, but it's a opening door. It's not a sliding door that has like the screen. So there's no screen, and obviously we don't want the bugs to come in, and sometimes I just want to leave the door a little bit open so I can see Kylo while I'm cooking and stuff while he plays in the back. So this, I'll put up a photo here to show you guys what it looks like. So you basically install it to give you like a screen, but you can easily open it, and when you walk through it, it just magnetically, if that's a word, closes behind you. So I'll leave a photo here for you guys to see. Really looking forward to that. Steph actually has one of those in her condo and she loves it. She says it works really well. I did get white. I hope I don't regret getting white. I just kind of thought I don't want it to obstruct the view. I don't think so. I feel like I'd rather stare at a white net than like a black net. Okay, what's this? Oh, our coffee mugs. We wanted to stick with all glass this time because it's the most non-toxic option. Like even getting painted ceramic mugs, when you put hot tea in it and hot water, the chemicals from the paint leaches into your tea. Like these are things we don't think of, but after like doing a lot of research and like hearing about it, I'm just like, that's so true. Like you don't think about it, but all the chemicals from the paint are literally leaching into your tea because of that hot water. So it's just like safest to get glass. So this time we decided to opt for glass mugs, and I liked the reviews on this one. This one had crazy good reviews. Like sometimes you can find very cheap ones on Amazon and you're tempted to get the cheap ones, but the problem with getting the cheap ones is they're cheap and they're gonna break. I just realized this whole time I don't have my mic on my camera, which is not good because I love the quality and the audio of my mic, and I would grab it right now, but then it's gonna have an obvious difference. I love these. They are nice and big. I actually might get small options too, just to have smaller ones, because these are kind of big for me personally. I don't like to have too much in my cup, but I know my husband will like these because he likes large ones. Okay, there's like so much in this box. I knew there had to be because I was missing a few things. So I found this little 3-pack. It was so cheap. Like I think it was like $4 or $5. It was so cheap. A 3-pack of these brushes, which I love it because each brush is a different color, so you can know what each brush is for. Like I'll use one for dishes, the other one maybe for the sink, so that I can keep it separate and I don't like cross-contaminate. So love this. So all of the finishes in this house are like that bronze, like the champagne bronze color. I wanted to get matching items, obviously. Let's hope this looks good. It looks a little orangey from the bag here. Please tell me this is nice. Oh, hell no. This is literally red, copper, not a vibe. So I will be returning this and getting a better one. It's literally like a popper and it did not look like that on the website. But anyways, that's a paper towel holder because I want to put it on the inside of the cabinet. These are ribbed drinking glasses so I can make my matcha. So I got this whole set, and the reason why I specifically got these is because the reviews are really good and people said they didn't break. There's other ones that are like a little cheaper, but if you look at the reviews, they eventually break after like a month of usage because glass is very fragile and you need to have like strong glass. So apparently everyone said that these are very strong. I can't even get them out of the packaging. Got these so I can make like cute aesthetic. You guys know I am not a Starbucks girly. I'm a make your drink at home girly. So I wanted these for cute little aesthetic matchas. And they did come with the glass straws. Okay, this big box, I'm definitely gonna open this, but I hope this fits because when I measured the cabinets, I didn't have a measuring tape on me and I kind of eyeballed it, but I am really good at eyeballing measurements just because I have measured a million things before. If you watch my organizing videos in the past, you know I'm good at measuring. I think this should fit, but we basically needed a garbage bin and I'm really used to having the garbage bin in the cabinet like I had in my old home. I really didn't want to get like a garbage can sitting out. So I'm hoping that this, fingers crossed, fits. Okay, this is really heavy and I don't feel like opening this. I'm gonna get my husband to do it. It's really heavy. I wanted to go with all glass just because I know that that's like technically the healthiest, but it's kind of hard to find cute all glass plates and also hard to find ones that are like have good reviews and good quality. So I did decide to go with these. I don't know, I'm more picky about like my mugs being all glass because I feel like you literally pour hot water into it versus just a plate of food. These are the garbage bins. Let's open this. The finishes in this house is all like that bronze color. So I wanted to get garbage bins. We need garbage bins obviously in the bathroom, so I got ones that match, and I found that these were pretty affordable. Like there was ones that were hella pricey on Amazon and I was like, I'm not paying that because I need to get at least 3. They were like $20. Here they are. That scared me for a hot second. I was like, why is it blue? But it's just a sticker. How pretty is this? This is just the sticker, so let's take it off. Such a pretty little garbage bin. So pretty. So I got 3 of those. So for now, Kylo is still in his travel crib until we get all of our stuff. But then we ended up just buying a new crib for Kylo because I figured I'm actually gonna leave the crib we had in Canada in our old home at my mom's house for when we go to visit because he needs a crib there anyways. And even when he changes to a toddler bed, that crib converts to a toddler bed. So I'm like, might as well keep that there so that when we visit my family in Canada, then like he can have his bed there that he's comfortable with too. I think the one we had, what is this? It's really heavy. 14-piece cutlery set? I already had the cutlery set. Okay, a box within a box. I think the crib we have in Canada is like the Baby Leto Hudson one, and that one, when I went to go rebuy it, it's like literally $400 US. So I think it's like 5 something Canadian, and I was like, what? So nowadays I feel like there's so many dupes for things that you do not need to pay like for the expensive brand. So I went on Amazon and searched for a bunch, and I found literally almost the exact same looking, and I actually like this one better for $200. Actually, I think it was like what, was it $199? I think so, I don't know, but just way more affordable. And I was like, that's insane. Oh, I know what this is. This is the knives. Anyways, we did just buy him a crib and it is gonna be getting delivered. It says Tuesday, and then the mattress is coming in 2 to 7 days. So soon he will have his crib, but right now he's in his travel crib, and honestly, he likes his travel crib. Like he slept so good in it when we were in Tennessee for a few weeks, or here for a few weeks. Anyways, I don't wanna open this all up right now. I am gonna like eventually organize everything and I'll continue vlogging, but I'll pop up the photo here. I found the most gorgeous knife set for literally only $50. And again, all of this I got for like a really good discount for Prime Day. Like everything I bought was like 20 to 30, some of the items 50% off. It was crazy. So I feel like I got a really good deal. Oh, I think these are the pasta bowls that go with the dinner set that I bought, because the dinner set came with regular bowls and I'm really big on having like kind of pasta bowls. I think that's what this is. Yeah, they spelt it paste bowls instead of pasta bowls. I think that's a typo. So let's start like cleaning this whole mess up and putting everything away, because this is a mess, honey. Shout out to our blow up couch. So before I, put everything away, I thought I would just do an update on how I've been feeling about everything. I love this whole set, by the way, y'all. This This is another thing I got for Prime Day, and like, hello, it is so buttery smooth. Biggest thing I love about this is that it's not too cropped. Like a lot of tops these days are like literally like this, and sometimes I don't always want my belly to show, but at the same time, if you get long, then it's all the way down here, and I feel like that's just not cute anymore. So this is just a nice like short length, but not cropped. So love this set. I'm actually gonna link it down below. They come in so many cute colors. I actually already have the limestone, which is like a pale green, and it's really pretty. So I'll also link that down below. So I figured I would just update you guys on how everything was yesterday, because I didn't end up vlogging, and I just realized it would have been nice if I did at least, you know, just vlog like the first day, but I think it was just like a lot. Like I said, I was running on 3 hours of sleep. I was exhausted. Travel days in general, but also just not a normal travel day, like trying to make sure I have everything in my luggage to make me and Kylo, you know, us just all comfortable, since we won't have our stuff, you know what I mean? And it was just different. So when we arrived like in Nashville and we're like in the Uber driving to our new house, I low-key was getting a little bit emotional, because it just felt like I was like, oh wow, like we're actually living here now. And like, I know we're gonna go back to like visit and stuff, but it's different when like you come here and you just know like, oh, like we're living here now, we're staying here. I don't know, I don't even know what I'm saying. I feel like I'm rambling, but yeah, I did feel a little bit like emotional, but at the same time also just really excited. And I said this to my husband, like it's the craziest thing. This makes no sense because Tennessee is new to me, and I literally visited it for the first time 2 months ago, but it's like Tennessee feels like home. Okay, I shouldn't say it feels like home, because I think that's the wrong description. Because what's funny is I was telling my husband, like I still have a little bit of that feeling where I feel a little bit out of place here. You know, when you're new somewhere and you feel like, oh, you know, I'm new here, like I'm a little bit out of place. Like I still feel like that. So I wouldn't say it feels like home. What I want to say is like, I get this feeling when I'm here, like I'm like meant to be here. Like I'm supposed to be here, and this is like what home is type of thing. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but I really get that feeling. Like when I landed, I was like, yep, I'm back. Like this is where I should be. This is where I want to be type of feeling. But home, that home feeling, I felt like that when I arrived in Canada, because I was literally born there. Like when I arrived in Toronto, I was like, yep, I'm home. Like, you know what I mean? Like I was born there. I know everything. I feel like I belong there. I do belong there. I literally was born there. Like, you know, you have that home feeling. But then after being there for a few days, I was just like, I did miss Tennessee. I was like, I want to go back to Tennessee. Like I missed the weather. Like the weather in Canada, I've totally forgot how you still have really chilly mornings in the morning, sometimes in July. Anyways, it's so weird. Canada feels like home because I was born there and my family's there. But Tennessee feels like where I'm supposed to be. It's like I'm drawn here, and it's like I want to be here. But I still do have that little feeling where I just feel like, you know, I wasn't born here, I'm not from here, so it's like you feel slightly out of place. But I'm slowly feeling a little bit more comfortable. It's so weird, I can't explain it. It's like Canada feels like home, but then here feels like home. It's just it's just the weirdest thing. It's so weird. I feel like nobody talks about what it's like to move across the country, especially like without your family, you know what I mean? It's so bittersweet, because I feel like the only thing I'm missing here is my family. That's literally the only thing I'm missing. I can't think of anything else in Canada that I would miss, except for the McCain cake, because they do make some good McCain cake. They don't sell that here. Tears. Let me actually show you guys the hamper that I got, because I really like it, and honestly it was super affordable. Okay, my camera died right as I was about to show you guys my hamper, but then as I was like changing my battery, I realized I have to tell you guys the absolute like sweetest thing that happened this morning. So we actually just went grocery shopping this morning, but before that, Kylo was like starting to get hungry for breakfast. I honestly didn't really want anything. I'm trying to get back on my skinny girl legend. So I was like, I'm just gonna make my matcha. I don't want anything, but Kylo was getting hungry. We didn't have any food in the fridge. So I'm like, let me order him some breakfast. Guys, the cutest thing happened. Like, seriously, I legit cried. We got the bag, and on the bag was this note. I'm gonna cover his name, just, you know, in case, I don't mean it doesn't have his full name, but was this note. You can read it. When I tell you I literally cried, and I could probably cry thinking about it now, but just, so let me read it out loud for y'all. It says, hi Amy, thank you so much for your support. This funds are going towards bringing my children to America. And I was just like, that is so heartwarming. The fact that like he's working specifically towards that goal. And it also made me think twice, because I was like, wait, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know the laws and stuff, obviously. Call me ignorant. Like, I don't want this to be ignorant or anything, but I was thinking to myself, wait, don't your children automatically become your dependents? Which is obviously what I've done with Kylo. But then I know that filing for dependent to also come costs, it's like additional cost, and not everybody can just pay for everybody to come all at once. So he's probably came here first, you know, to work so that he can then go bring his children. Like, I could literally cry right now talking about it, so I'm not going to. But I just thought, like, first of all, how freaking cute is it that he took the time to write this note? Like, he literally stopped, wrote it, and put it on the bag. Are you taking in the amount of effort that even takes? Like, most people wouldn't even bother to do that alone. Like, you have to be such a big-hearted, like, person to even, like, take the time to write a note saying that to let me know. Like, think about the kind of person that would do that. Like, you have to be a really big-hearted person to do that. The fact that I was just, anyways. But then second of all, the coincidence of that, like, me just moving to America and my DoorDash driver also just moving to America and working to bring his children here is just like the coincidence of that. Like, I don't know if it was like meant to be that like he delivered and like wrote this note, you know, I don't know. I hope you guys know what I mean, but like, let me know if you guys know a way. But I was saying to my sister, I wish I could request a specific DoorDash driver every time I order food. I don't plan on ordering food much because, you know, obviously we want to like settle down and get back into the cooking mode. But when we do order food, I wish I could request him every single time because I want my tips to go to him. I was like, wait, are they gonna think I'm like corny for sharing this? But anyways, these are the, feels stupid now to go from that to showing you guys my hampers. But anyways, these are the hampers that I got. It came in a set of 2. So I thought that that was actually really good. It was really affordable. And the fact that I could just get 2 in one affordable price, I was like, these are the ones for me. I love that it's wipeable. I'm really big on wipeable hampers because I feel like they don't hold any smell or anything like that, you know, they're easy to wash and it's nice and slim. So one of them is in my laundry room and then the other one is in my master bedroom. I actually wish I got a third one for Kylo's room. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys this. If you're looking for a hamper, this one is really nice. So I'm a Morgan Wallen fan now. Who would have thought? Like, moves to Nashville, becomes a Morgan Wallen fan. I am so stereotypical. Also, just to clarify, I do plan on washing these before the first use. Kylo's napping right now. It's like my only time to really get things done uninterrupted, even though he's like the biggest help ever. But you know what I mean? Like, if you're a mom, you know, it's like my only time to really get things done uninterrupted. So I'm like, why am I gonna waste my time washing them all first right now? Then you have to wait for it to dry before you're able to close the lid and put it up. And I don't wanna hand dry, like, it's just, what's the point of that? So basically what we're gonna do is, we know these are new. So before we use them for the first time, we're just gonna wash it ourselves with hot water and soap and then pour ourselves a drink. So we'll just wash it before each use instead of me having to do a whole bulk wash, you know what I mean? Like, I did that this morning with this one. I made my matcha and I just washed it for the first time as I was using it. So that's just what I'm gonna do because I cannot be bothered to do a big bulk wash. Oh, also, I plan on getting, I follow this girl on Instagram and she is amazing. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. I know her name's Teresa, but I think it's Caruso. I hope I'm pronouncing it right, but I just saw her kitchen organization and she gets like these little like stand thingies so that there isn't that wasted space in the middle. I also could just take these cabinet doors off and then move the shelf down. I did do that in my old home, but I'm just like, do I really want to put in all that effort? So I think I might put some plates here and then get one of those tier things, and then you can fit the cups there too above the plates so that you can maximize your storage, because this kitchen is definitely smaller than, you know, the kitchen in my old home. So I'm gonna have to get crafty with the organization, which I'm actually looking forward to. You guys know I love my organization, so I don't know, we will see, but I will do all of the organization. I'll probably do a big organize with me video. Yeah, I think I'll do like a full like organize my new home with me type of video. For today, I really just want to like get everything out of boxes, get everything in the cabinets so we can start just like living our life. You know what I mean? Okay, so I'm really glad that I opened this because I told you guys I got that knife set. Kylo's awake, by the way. He's just watching some TV and wants to relax. You know when you wake up and you're just like want to chill? He's like that. It is such a dark wood and it was a way lighter wood in the photos on Amazon. So I am going to return this, and it sucks because the actual knives are so cute. They're such a gorgeous, like, I don't know if you guys can see it, gorgeous cream color. But yeah, this is definitely getting returned, and I will show you guys. I'll pop up a photo here of a new one that I'm gonna buy. I already had my eye on it, but I'm gonna see though, like if it's a good discount, because when I first saw it, it was discounted. But obviously that was for Prime Day, so. Well, that wasn't planned. I totally did not realize that it was packed that way. I thought it was like separate boxes that I had to open. Oh my God, I'm so glad they did not break. These are so pretty, love them. So we just installed the garbage can, and honestly, it is so worth it. If you guys do not have one of these in your house, I highly recommend it. This one is the perfect size to fit underneath the kitchen sink because of how low it is. And it's also nice and slim, but you still get a good amount of garbage. I think it's 35 to 45 liters. So it's still a good amount of garbage. You can also get it split down the middle to put recycling in one and then garbage in the other, but we have more garbage. So I just did a full garbage and then we'll keep recycling in the garage. But yeah, I like that it fit underneath there because there's not that much height clearance, and then I'll still have like all this space to organize. So I'll show you guys how I organize everything. But yeah, there was so many other ones on Amazon, but this one I found was the best, and I love the little handle. I did install the garbage can further back. I don't know if you guys could tell. Thank you, baby Kylo. So that there is some space here because I plan on putting this here to hang up the kitchen towel, and I didn't want the kitchen towel to touch the garbage. So that's why I installed it further back. Thank you, baby Kylo. Okay, so I ended up just moving it up slightly. Luckily, it wasn't fully stuck, so I just moved it up a little bit because every time you dry your hands, I felt like I was like bending down. So I just moved it up a little bit. And how pretty are these towels that I got from Walmart? They're so pretty. It came in a pack of 2. One is like this, and then the other one is a beautiful pinstripe, and they're actually such good quality too. So love them. So affordable and really like thick feeling. Hi, horsies. Good morning, guys. I already got my new knife set in. Like, I literally bought it yesterday after I finished vlogging with you guys. So it's like yesterday evening, and it already came in. I actually saw this one after I bought the first one, and I was like, oh no, I should have got this one. But then I still liked the first one, so I was like, whatever, and it was a good price. So I kept this in like my save for later thingy, just from before when I was trying to decide. So I went back to it, and it was 44% off yesterday. So I still ended up getting an amazing discount. One word, stunning. Like stunning. How gorgeous. I mean, gorge. Nice. Thank you.
Want to make it?
You want to mix it? Okay, mix it up for mommy. Whoa, thank you. I absolutely love these rugs that I got because they're so durable but like pretty as well. Such a nice color. They already have the non-stick bottoms and I believe you can pop these in the washing machine too. So pretty. I'm like out of breath from cleaning and putting those rugs out. I did debate getting a super long one to just go all the way down the hallway so that it would be like from front to back of the hallway. But the reason I didn't is because this is the pantry and I was like, I kind of wanted it to feel a part of the kitchen and not a part of the entrance. So I'm glad that I didn't go all the way down, but I did want it to go all the way into here so that you could go with your dirty shoes straight into the laundry room. Finally built Kylo's toy shelf and I bought these bins. Yes. This little room is actually going to be perfect to have his toy shelf up, and then I will also, once we get our furniture, I will put his sensory table either right here or right here.
That's the big scuba.
That's your big scubas. Hi, horsies. It's just impossible to get tired of this view on our evening walk. So I am currently measuring for curtains because I want to do like the similar curtains that I had in my old home. So like the floor to ceiling track curtains, because that covers the light the most. And I also think it just looks the most seamless. But this time there's so many options on Amazon now. Like 3 years ago, there was not that many good options on Amazon, especially for very tall ceilings and very wide panels. But nowadays on Amazon, you can really find what you need and you don't have to pay a custom sticker price. So I will let you guys know what I decide on, but now that I officially measured, it is officially hunting mode on Amazon. Sorry, I know it looked a little rough. I had like 2 minutes to get ready this morning because Kylo, I mean, y'all know how it is. You wake up and you're just like servant mode for the toddler. Good morning, guys. Yesterday, you guys saw me measuring for curtains. I found some the same night and they got delivered overnight. So that was quick. So I will show you guys what I ended up getting. You can see one panel back there. So I did have to buy 2 panels. These were the only curtains that I could find that are like extra wide. The window's really big, so I wanted the curtains to be like from the left to the right, not just on the window. So like wall to wall, floor to ceiling. So that means it has to be extra long because it's like 10-foot ceilings. And that also means it has to be extra wide because I think it's like almost 15 feet wide. So to find curtains like that, usually you'd need like 3 panels on each side, so like 6 panels. And then when you go to close the curtain, you're like pulling one panel and you gotta pull the other panel and you gotta pull the other one. Then you have to go to the other side and pull, like, do you know what I mean? I hate having to pull like 6 different panels. It's outrageous to me. So much easier to just pull one large panel closed, right? But most people don't sell extra wide panels. Like most people only sell 50-inch wide, and the most you can find is like 70, 72-inch wide, especially at the 10-foot length. So like by 120-inch length. It is rare to find a brand that sells 100 inches wide so that you can just do one panel and then another 100-inch panel, and you can have 2 panels, 200 inches wide, perfect for a 15-foot wall, right? Y'all are probably like, you're confusing me, but I hope you know what I mean. So I found this brand and I found another brand too for Kylo's room because his room is also 15 feet wide, but his ceiling is 9 foot. So it was a little bit easier to find his versus mine. I wanted wide plus 10-foot length. Anyways, I found this one. It's not 100% blackout. Unfortunately, I couldn't find curtains that looked nice, that had the faux linen look, that were 100% blackout, that did the 100-inch wide panel at the 10-foot length. So to find like everything I needed in one, I couldn't find the 100% blackout. But these are 85% blackout, and the people in the reviews were saying they're like almost very close to blackout. And I was fine with that because the sun doesn't rise in our master bedroom anyways. So we don't get like beaming sun in right in the morning. So it was totally fine. And we've been sleeping with no curtains at all, and we've been fine, I guess, because we wake up so early anyways. So I'm sure I'll be fine with 85%. I was just happy to find the 100-inch panel because a few years ago I had to get them custom made because no brands would sell super extra wide panel at the high length, right? Or the long length. So I had to get them custom made, and they were so expensive. And I found these for $68 for one panel. So total, I just spent $120 or $130 for two of these, and that's it. I paid quadruple times 10 the amount to get them custom made a few years ago. So happy to find this. And what you also could do, another option, is to buy the 72-inch width and just take it to a seamstress and get them to sew it together. I did consider that as well. It would still be cheaper than getting it custom made, trust me. But anyways, how gorgeous is this color? This is the color Linen. I'm so happy with this. This will be perfect in the master bedroom. Kylo's is actually getting delivered, it says, by 10 p.m. tonight. So for Kylo's, I 100% wanted 100% blackout for his, because y'all know how it is with toddlers and babies. You want them to be in the dark at nap time and bedtime so that they can sleep good and sleep in, right? Even though Kylo doesn't sleep in, no matter how dark it is, y'all know. But I just would have it in my head, if it wasn't 100% blackout, I would be like, oh, maybe if I had it more blackout, he would sleep in more. Do you know what I mean? I just like with babies, toddlers, and kids, get the blackout curtains 100%. So for his, I was like, no, I need 100% blackout. And like I said, it was a little bit easier to find his because it was 9-foot ceilings in his room versus 10 foot in my room. So I did find 100% blackout for Kylo's room with the 100-inch length. So he also is only gonna need to have, or I'm gonna only have to need to pull 2 panels in his room too. I'm so happy that I found that. But they only had the color, or sorry, this is not the color Linen. Kylo's is the color Linen. What color is this one from mine? I don't know, I will link it down below for you guys, but whatever. His was in the color Linen, and it's more of like a darker beige. They did have a color that was like a nice light beige that I thought would be gorgeous in his room, but it was out of stock in the 9-foot length. So they did have the darker color installed. And I was like, you know what, that's actually good. A little bit of a darker beige is nice for his room. So happy that we got some curtains in, finally, because right now we're using garbage bags in Kylo's room. We do have portable blackout curtains, but we needed more because he has like really wide windows in his room. So we had 2 blackout portable curtains that we were using plus garbage bags. So happy to finally have curtains. His is getting delivered tonight, but I did want to share these because I know it's really hard to find that extra wide length, and I found them. So I will show you guys once they're installed. I think we just need to get like a proper drill bit for the drill to install them, because I'm going to do like the curtain track system, which I also got the curtain track system from Amazon, and it was super affordable, had good reviews. You guys know how all of that goes. Another thing that I got way cheaper buying off of Amazon. I will say though, in my last bedroom, I got the curtain track from Amazon, and from IKEA. I almost got the same ones from IKEA again, but I found it on Amazon. It's just more convenient than having to go to IKEA. So yeah, I will show you guys how it looks once we install them. Right as I turned off the camera, I got another package, and it was Kylo's curtains. So this is actually a gorgeous color. It's definitely a different color than I thought. It has a little bit of a gray, like little gray pieces in it, but it is a gorgeous color. Like this is actually stunning. It's kind of like a gray beige. So like a grayish, but a darker grayish. So gorgeous. This is a stunning color, y'all. Like, look at that. I'm trying to show you without the camera like brightening it. This is like such a nice, beautiful color. By the way, these ones are 100% blackout, and they are even cheaper than the ones I bought for myself. These ones were $42. So for both of these, I paid $84 for extra wide, extra long blackout curtains that look like this quality. Like I can tell this looks really beautiful quality. So if you guys are looking for some good blackout curtains, highly recommend these. If you like the colors that these come in, definitely get this brand because it's even cheaper than the brand that I bought for my room. But like I said, I had no choice because I couldn't get the 10-foot length in this brand, or else I would have. They were sold out in the lighter color, and I wanted the lighter color for my room. I didn't want this color.
Yeah,
You like this color? He just walked up to it and said, oh yeah, I like this color. This is for baby Kylo's room. Okay, this feels like good quality. Like this feels like Pottery Barn quality.
I like that.
You like that one? Kylo, this is good quality.
Yeah.
Can you say good quality? Good morning, guys. I am making my matcha. I had to show you guys, I have been using this allulose sweetener and it literally tastes like liquid sugar. It tastes exactly like sugar and it is 0 calories. This isn't sponsored, by the way, but it's incredible. And you guys know I'm not a fan of like stevia, monk fruit. First of all, because I hate that like aftertaste that those sweeteners have. And then 2, they're not really too good for your gut health. But there's been a lot of studies on this that actually it has probiotic or prebiotic benefits. Like this actually can be beneficial for your gut health. But I will say it is kind of new on the market, so there is more studies that need to be done. So you can't really say indefinitely. And I will admit that with these sort of sweeteners, I do think ultimately the healthiest for us is like maple syrup and honey, for example. So far, the studies that have come out on this are good, and this tastes incredible and it's 0 calories. So I'm having it for now. It's literally amazing, you guys. It tastes just like liquid sugar. So good. It doesn't have that like weird aftertaste, which I'm really picky about. Anyways, we are about to go to Whole Foods, which by the way, Whole Foods is so much cheaper here in America than it is in Canada. Like I've never really shopped at Whole Foods because it's crazy expensive. So when I came here, I kind of followed the same thing. But then we went the other day because they had the Genexa and we're looking at the prices and we're like, what? It is not that expensive here. I'm sure it's like pricier grocery store, but it is not that expensive here. I guess because of the competition, they're kind of like forced to, you know, be a little bit better pricing. But in Canada, Whole Foods is very overpriced. Like you'll go buy groceries at Whole Foods and you'll just get like a decent amount of things. It'll be like $600 Canadian, which is like $450 US. Like it's insane. It's ridiculous. It is way cheaper here, Whole Foods. It's not even like a super high-end grocery store here. I guess it's probably still considered high-end, but the prices not that bad compared to what they are in Canada. Not just like because of the conversion, just in general. It's like triple, quadruple the price at Whole Foods in Canada. Anyways, yeah, so we're going there today because I want to get some more Genexa for Kylo. I've been using that instead of the Tylenol, just in case he gets a little bit of a fever since he is kind of a little bit sick. And then the other thing I wanted to mention, I showed you guys that I went to, let me make my matcha, so let me bring this here. But I showed you guys that I went to Dollar General and oh my God, y'all, I love America. But let me just say, the dollar stores in Canada are like 20 million times better. Nothing beats Dollarama. Like if you're from Canada, then you know Dollarama is top tier. Dollarama is like a mini Walmart. It's so funny because I feel like 9 times out of 10, most things are better here, but the dollar stores here ain't got nothing on Dollarama in Canada. Like I miss my Dollarama in Canada. But maybe that's just the ones that I've been to. I don't know, let me know. What are the best dollar stores here? Or sorry, I didn't go to Dollar General, I went to Dollar Tree. I did go to Dollar General a few days ago, which I realized afterwards is not even a dollar store because I went in the store and I was shocked by the prices. Like for one truck, because I went with Kylo and we're looking at the trucks, for one truck it was $10. I'm like, are we at the dollar store? Like what? Like in Canada, you'll get it for $5. So I'm like, I thought we're in America, honey. What's going on? So then I did a quick like little search on Google and people were like, Dollar General is like actually not a dollar store. It's just like a discount store, kind of like a little mini Walmart, I guess. So Kylo, remember mommy told you, thank you. The terrible twos have been in full throttle since early May. Like since the first week of May, he's like, let me crank this up. We're actually gonna do a full Kylo update probably in the next vlog. But yeah, Dollar General, that's a whole other story. It's not even a dollar store, but they did have some really nice stuff. Like they had some fire home decor that was really affordable. Anyways, let me continue making my matcha, but I didn't end up getting much. I did get like small little random things like this splatter screen, which I did really need. I love putting this when you're cooking so that it doesn't splatter everywhere. But other than that, I didn't really find anything. Got some sunflower seed butter because Kylo is going to be starting school next week, which is super exciting, but also just like a big transition at the same time. They're completely nut free. So we're gonna try sunflower seed butter. Hopefully he likes it. This one I like that it doesn't have any sunflower oil added into it. It's just sunflower seeds with like a little bit of salt. Then I also picked these up from Simple Mills. This is not completely nut free, so he won't be taking these to school, but these will be for home. Simple Mills is a really good brand. They are pretty clean usually. So this one has no seed oil in it. Some of their stuff do have seed oil in it, so it's not always seed oil free, but this one specifically, they use coconut sugar and coconut oil and honey. So these are like little sweet thins, honey cinnamon flavored. So I think he'll like these just as a nice little snack when we're on the go. I also got some sourdough bread. This is completely organic and clean. The ingredients are so simple. It's pretty much homemade, which I do want to try making my own sourdough bread. But this is organic unbleached wheat flour, water, sea salt, organic barley malt. That is it. So I'm excited to try this and just stick to this clean bread. Then Kylo literally grabbed this and put it in the cart. Shopping with a toddler or just Kylo is so funny because he loves going around the whole store and just like shoving things in the cart. You have to be careful what he puts in. But I saw him put these in and I'm like, let me just check them out. The ingredients are not too bad. This is like the cleanest bread, but there is no seed oil in this one. So I was like, okay, let's just give it a try. It is also unbleached flour, so you know, it's not the worst. So I wanted to give that a try. Some navel oranges, because especially because he's sick, these will be really good. I've also been liking to make him freshly squeezed orange juice. I did get some rice, which I don't like buying rice at Whole Foods because, you know, it's better to just get a big bulk bag, but I did save so much money. I didn't even realize this. When you're a Prime member in the US, you get discount at Whole Foods. We saved, if you look at the receipt, $50. Like, it's crazy. Then I picked up these Mary Ruth toddler multivitamin liquid drops because Kylo has been such a picky eater since he turned 2. There's days where he's just not getting his full nutrition, and I know that if you are not getting your full nutrition, especially zinc for toddlers, it does affect your sleep. And Kylo's also going through a sleep regression. So I'm like, I don't know, it just kind of bothers me some days that he's not getting full good nutrition. But I will say he has been loving his smoothies still, and this morning I added avocado to his smoothies. So that, you know, makes me feel better. But this one is a really good brand. The ingredients are clean. They do add stevia leaf in it, which is not my favorite, but I do understand that they have to add some sort of flavoring for like a toddler to want to eat it. And I'd rather that than like them getting extra sugar. Plus it's such a small amount, I really don't think it's a big deal. I looked at other brands and most of them use like xylitol or stevia, some sort of, you know? So I was like, this is still like a 99% clean, good option. Then we got some Genexa, which if you don't know what Genexa is, it's pretty much Tylenol, but like the clean version without all of the crap ingredients. There's no red 40, aluminum lake, there's no titanium dioxide, just a bunch of like ingredients that are crap that are in the Tylenol. So I do like getting the Genexa version. Also for Kylo, I like getting the Genexa Kids. Then we came across this for Kylo and I felt like it was meant to be. Like I said, he is starting school next week and we already got him a cute little backpack. I'll show you guys later what it looks like, but I love these stainless steel bottles. I don't want him to bring his water bottle that we use at home to school just because I'm like, oh, it's probably gonna end up all over the floor at school, and then like he's gonna bring it home and it's gonna be all around my home, and you know, I'm just like, I'd rather have like a home water bottle and a school water bottle. So Kylo saw this one and he loved it, of course, with the fire truck, the school bus, the cars, the garbage truck, and I made sure he was able to like easily know how to use it, so he easily could just pull back the straw. He already did it and showed me that he can use it. So love this one. It is completely stainless steel, so you're avoiding plastic for the most part. Obsessed with the design of these. These were also 20% off, and I think I only paid like $11 US. Like, that's crazy. And then I also figured I would get the matching little thermos. Again, it was only like $10 or something. They were all 22% or 25% off, something like that. How cute is this? Y'all, you have to go to Whole Foods if you have a toddler that loves cars. But I thought this thermos was good if I want to bring like, you know, any sort of like warm food to put in here for him, like rice. He loves like stir-fried rice. He's not big on pasta, but my mom did make it once and he did eat it. So I'm kind of trying to get him to see if he'll like pasta more, maybe even try some spaghetti. Soup, I don't think I'll do because it's probably too messy for school. But yeah, just for hot lunch. So love, love, love. I wish they had the matching lunch like stainless steel bento box. They did have the matching bento box, but it was plastic and I don't want them to use plastic. So I'll have to go on Amazon and find the stainless steel one. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys my little Whole Foods haul. Actually, we did get more things, but my husband put them away in the fridge already. Yeah, oh, stuff like this. I bought a bunch of these like little yogurt tube things for school. We're trying 3 different brands. The Stonyfield, I'm also trying this one just to see like what he likes the best, you know, because they don't have the brand that we usually use back in Canada. So I'm trying these 3 different brands to see what he likes. I almost got the Siggies, but y'all, Siggies is low-key a scam. It says 55% less sugar. If you turn it around, there's 14 grams of sugar in it and 8 grams of added sugar. So 8 of it is natural sugar. Cool, fine with that. They have added an additional 8 grams of sugar. Like, I don't know why everyone thinks Siggies is healthy. I feel like it's just a marketing scam. Like, you have to actually read the labels here. These ones only have 3 grams of added sugar, so most of it is natural sugar that's in here. Only 7 grams in total. This one has a total of 9 grams of sugar, but only 4 added. So the rest is natural sugar. This brand, what brand is this even? Lifeway, 8 grams of sugar in total, but only 4 added. So most of it's natural again, or half of it's natural again. So that was good. So I'll see what he likes. I also got him this one with 0 added sugar. We'll see if he likes this. Blueberry apple carrot. Oh my God, I actually did not put this in the cart. Kylo put this in the cart. Like, I did not get this one. I got a different one that had like squeezy tube like this. Yeah, but not this one. So Kylo got that one for himself. And then Kylo also picked these and wanted these. He actually wanted, he said, the blue one, but I didn't want to get him the blue because that's like half fat cheese. I want him to have whole fat cheese. So we got these for school as a little snack. And yeah, that was pretty much it. Just picked up some milk for him too. and also picked up some Olipop because I've been obsessed with Olipops. You can get Olipops in Canada, but like it's kind of harder to find. It's not like in like every grocery store the way it is kind of here. Oh, and we also got some cheese strings, and that was pretty much it. So yeah, I thought I would just share with you guys what I got at Whole Foods, because normally I don't shop at Whole Foods because it's hella expensive in Canada. But yeah, she's a US queen now. I just filmed my little like chat about how I'm moving to the US because I wanted to just like officially like announce it to you guys, and I was so nervous to film that video. I don't know why, because I feel like people have their opinions, and I think I always just like hope for your guys' support. But I wanted to talk about how it has been with a toddler settling into a whole different country. It's crazy because I feel like he's at such a perfect age because he is so adaptable, but he is at an age where he does understand things too. And it's funny because I think he understands we're in a different country, because when he wants to see Steph, he calls her Nini or Dina sometimes. So he'll be like, I want to FaceTime Nini. So he knows he can FaceTime her. It's like he doesn't ask her to come over. Once in a blue moon, he'll ask her to come over, but for the most part, he has to FaceTime her. So it's like he understands that he has to FaceTime. But anyways, the transition, it's been hard more emotionally than I think it has been on him in a sense. Like he's kind of adjusted to having a new room. I was worried about that. I was worried about like, oh, he'll have a new room and like a new bed. And it's like, my baby boy just got home right as I was talking to y'all. But yeah, we installed the curtains yesterday. I'm gonna show you guys the curtains, but not the TV on the floor, honey. We've been like bringing it back into the living room to the bedroom. But anyways, I was like more worried about him like adjusting, obviously the family thing, but outside of that, I was like worried about him adjusting to like a new room. Like would he feel strange? And he didn't even care about having like a new room or like a new home. For the first little while, having a new home, I think it was like a bit, he was, you're eating bacon?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome, baby.
Hi.
Oh, you're saying hi.
I'm eating my bacon.
Oh, wow. You're telling the camera that you're eating bacon. And you know everything mommy does is for you. Like every breath that I take, it's fueled by you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so not gonna sugarcoat it. The hardest part is been like family. Like I could tell for the first while he was like missing them, and that's the hardest part. So I think you have to like mentally be prepared emotionally for that aspect of it. It is going to be hard. But for me, the biggest thing was like just making sure we always travel back for holidays to spend with family. You got more bacon? Oh, that's amazing, Kylo. That's very healthy, high protein. Overall, emotionally, it does get hard because it's like you feel bad that like they're not around family as much. So I think it's good to be prepared for that. But other than that, in terms of like, you know, having a new home and like being in a new place, you'd be surprised how adaptable kids are. Like I was so worried about that, literally was so worried about that. And that aspect of it has been okay. I think as long as you bring their familiar items, then they're fine. Like kids are so adaptable, especially at that age. Like 2 is such a good age if you're going to make such a change like that. But another thing someone told me, and I keep reminding myself that, and I love that, so I'm gonna share it with you guys. She told me it's a good thing regardless to teach your kids that home is where their mom and dad is. Home is not a material thing like a house. Home is where mom and dad is. So that's what I always remind myself, because I did feel guilty of like taking him out of his first home. So yesterday we installed the curtains, and look at how good they look, y'all. I am so happy with them. Please ignore the wrinkles. My little trick is to put it in the dryer with a wet cloth, and it'll actually take the wrinkles out. But because these curtains are so big and tall and wide, it didn't take out all the wrinkles because it's just such a large panel. So I will just steam it. So I actually did a little hack to cover the rollers on the track, and I'll explain it to you guys. Upstairs in Kylo's room, I'll show you guys the difference, but you basically see the little rollers on Kylo's curtains because I didn't do this hack on his curtains because I didn't have the hook in time. I actually took a little video on my iPhone yesterday when I did it. So I'll put it over here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But basically the hooks that the curtain tracks come with are quite long. So when you go to hook it onto the curtain, they're so long that you see the little wheel at the top after the curtains are hung. Even though it's not a big deal, I never liked that look. And that's why I did custom curtains in my last home, because the lady that sewed the curtains was able to put the belt lower so that you don't see the wheel and you can customize it like that. But obviously when you get it on Amazon, you can't customize it, you know? So what I thought to myself instead was, I wonder if I can go on Amazon and find shorter hooks so that it will bring the wheel down and then the wheel will get covered by the curtain. And it worked. If you guys care or not and you plan on getting these curtains, if you want to cover the little wheels, you can do the little hack that I did and just buy shorter hooks. So I basically bought the shorter hooks, hooked it into the wheel, and then I had to like pry it closed so that it wouldn't fall out. And that's basically the little hack that I did. I just got shorter hooks. Up top, you can see that you don't see the little wheels. And then I'll show you Kylo's room where you do see the wheels. These are Kylo's curtains. I am not going to open the curtain panels. Obviously I could open it to make it look all nice for y'all right now, but I have it like perfectly close to not let that much light in, so I don't want to bother. It's like his room is so cozy because of them. These curtains are stunning, guys. Like I actually like his curtains a little bit more than the ones in my room, but I couldn't get these ones for my room because they don't make them in 10 feet. But anyways, as you can see in his curtains, you see how you see the wheels. You see the little white wheels. Hooks are just longer, but then in Kylo, but then in mine, I just obviously got the shorter hooks. So that's a little hack if you guys want to do that. Also, by doing what I did and getting the shorter hooks, it raised the curtain panel a little bit. So that's why you notice my curtains don't drag on the floor, whereas Kylo's touch the floor a little bit. If I did the hack where I did the shorter hooks, it would have lifted that up and then it wouldn't be dragging on the floor.
Whoa!
I don't think you should do that. I only let him do that because that toy is like really light, so it won't break and it won't damage anything. But anyways, these are these shower curtains that I got. Love these. I'm hanging it here so it doesn't get wrinkled. Gonna hang them up today. So this is an actual curtain. This is like a hack that I found on TikTok. That's an actual curtain. What you do is you layer it. This is Kylo's bathroom. We have the ladder in here right now because we're installing it, but let me see if I can show you guys. So this is like a hack I saw on TikTok. You put an actual shower curtain first, that's waterproof, and then you can put a real curtain in front of it, so you layer it and it just makes it look more higher end. Layering it looks better and also raising it higher. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll show you guys the finished one after. Got these gorgeous little shower curtain rings. Guys, I found the most perfect bath mats from Amazon. I got them Amazon Prime Day sale. Such a good price. They're like the most gorgeous waffle knit tan color, and underneath actually has a bit of like a non-slip rubber thing. So these are absolutely stunning. I bought them for the master and I think I like them so much that I'm gonna get it for the other bathrooms too. My only thing is the runner only came in a 2x6 and I wish it came in a 2x7 because it would have fit our bathroom better because we have a really long vanity. But it still works. So let's put the bath mats out now. Finally, I just mopped and cleaned the floors. So let's put them out. This was my concern, is this shower door is so low. Oh, but it does go over it pretty nicely. Okay, good. Love how they look, so gorgeous, but you guys can see what I mean. I feel like a little bit of a longer one would have done well, but at the same time it still works. These are just stunning. Like the quality of them are so nice, and the door closes really well over it because I was worried about that, so they're not too thick. So pretty. All right, it is Kylo's first day of school tomorrow. Cannot believe I'm saying that. I literally have a teenager. By the way, it is Monday night. We just got home from the grocery store, so that's why I kind of look a hot mess, but we just picked up some goodies. I'm gonna be packing his lunch for tomorrow, so I figured I would vlog. I got him the cutest, which by the way, I see everyone online like blurring their kids' school bags, so I'm kind of like, is that like a safety thing that I didn't think of? But to me, I'm just like, there could be a million kids with that school bag. I don't know, but now I'm like all paranoid. I don't know, but I got Kylo the cutest truck backpack. There's so many different patterns and colors, so I will leave the link to it down below. They are adorable. But yeah, he got a little truck backpack and also his little lunch bag that my mom actually got from Canada. She bought it for him like months ago and it came in handy because now he's starting school. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I feel a little bit under, the kitchen's kind of like low-key a mess. Please don't judge. It's like Monday night. I'm just finally like settling in. I've been in like move-in mode. So the fact that he's starting school, I'm kind of just like, oh my God, I feel like I'm not on my top tier Stepford mom vibes, okay? And I am prepared because I got his lunch bag, I got his backpack, I got him a water bottle for for school. So I'm prepared in that sense, which I mean, what more does he really need? I mean, the kids too, let's be real. So I got like the important stuff. I feel like I'm not prepared in the sense of like, I don't know what to make him for lunch. Like I'm like freaking out, like what do I give this kid for lunch for school? Because I want to give like easy things that I know he'll eat, but also easy to eat. Nothing that I need to worry about him choking on. But again, items that I know he'll eat so that I know he'll be full for the day, you know, and not be like starving by the time I pick him up because he decided to be picky. So I feel like I should have done a lot more research and gone on TikTok and just tried to look at like toddler lunch school recipes. In that sense, I feel underprepared. I feel like I'm not prepared education wise, because I was thinking I'll pack him a banana for school tomorrow. Like he just learned how to peel a banana properly. So I feel like that's perfect because he'll know how to peel it without having to ask for help. But now I'm thinking, should I pre-slice the banana? Would it be bad for him to like have like a banana peel? Like I see online everyone like slicing everything. I don't know, like I've never had a kid go to school before. So I'm just like, or like a kid that little even. So I'm just like, wait, should I pre-slice the banana? Like am I overthinking it, guys? I don't know, but I think I'm a little worried that I'm overthinking it. But anyways, I will show you guys what I got for his school lunch bag. We were at Whole Foods and I came across the cutest. He loves it. It matches his backpack. It is so Kylo. I figured it would be perfect for like hot lunches. So chicken strips or chicken fried rice. I like to make him chicken fried veggie rice. He likes stir fry noodles, maybe something like that. I don't know if I would give that for, oh my God, see, I'm like overthinking so much because I'm like, would I really give him chicken fried rice? Because he's probably gonna make a mess and that will be a nightmare for his teachers. No, but the chicken strips would be easy, but the chicken fried rice would be healthier. Y'all, how come no one told me this ain't easy? Like it's cute and all, your kids starting school, and it's also nice because it gives me a break and it gives me time to like work and also have my little self-care days while he's at school. It's only 2 days a week, by the way, which is what I wanted. I did not want him to go for too long because I feel like he's so young that I didn't want him to be away from me from too many days. I feel like 2 days is good for his age, for me personally. I feel like I look so rough right now. Like keep in mind, it's the end of the day. Yeah, it's almost 6 p.m. so that's why I look like this. I was so happy to find it. It's stainless steel, so I love how healthy that is compared to plastic. But with that being said, the matching one is plastic and I'm not too thrilled about that. And it does come with a little divider. I just felt kind of rushed. I know there's like way better ones on Amazon that have the dividers and everything, but all of them said they would take a few days to deliver. And like I said, I wasn't prepared to like search ahead of time. We've been moving in at the same time. So in that aspect, I feel like I wasn't prepared. I should have had like a nice lunchbox ahead of time, but I do still think this one's cute. And like I said, it does come with like a little divider that you can move around, which is nice. And the divider is nice and tight, but I wish that it slid in somewhere so that it wouldn't like move around too easily. I don't know. It is a cute little lunchbox, but I know that there's better ones out there. So if you guys know better ones, hit me up in the comments and I'm definitely on the hunt for one. I would prefer stainless steel, but this is just what I got on a pinch. So cute, like I cannot. I also made sure that he knew how to open it on his own. So I tested it with him and he opens it so easily, so I'm happy with that. But anyways, let's pack Kylo's bag for school. I also have to put a little sleep sack in there because he's gonna take his little nap at school too. So let's pack Kylo's school bag and lunchbox. Some black grapes, he loves these. This is why I feel like I could get a way better little lunch container box because look how much space there is and I'm just putting some grapes. I definitely feel like I need something with more compartments, but this will do for now. All right, grapes, and then tomorrow morning I will either make him pizza or some chicken sticks. And he's also taking his Mr. Bear, and this will stay at school so that he can take naps with. Okay, let's do a little Home Goods haul to see what I picked up. I went to Home Goods first after I dropped Kylo off at school, which actually, oh my God. Before I get into the Home Goods haul, let's talk about Kylo's first day at school. Okay, let's do a recap. This kid is an angel sent from heaven, literally sent from heaven. Like I was literally ugly crying in the car and I was telling my husband, like he never gives us any issues. All of these like large moments and just like big things that are supposed to be hard, hard. He never gives us issues. Like obviously he's a toddler, so he has his tantrums, he has his moments, he has his moods, he has his days, and he's had his fair share of sleep regressions and all these things. But as like a kid, he just doesn't give us any issues. Like dropping him off at his first day of school, he was so excited. He was so happy. He willingly went. Like we're in the car, and before we even parked the car, we pulled up to his school and he's like, bye-bye, mommy and daddy. I'm like, Kylo, can we park first and like get out of the car? Like we're not even out of the car yet and you're ready to say bye. He was just so excited, and like having him be excited instead of him like dreading to go and crying, like that would have given me so much anxiety, and I was already having so much anxiety. I was happy that he was like happy and willing to go, because that helped me a lot. I was having so much anxiety, you guys. Like it's crazy because I wasn't worried about anything specifically. I feel confident that I chose the best school for Kylo, and I felt confident that he was in a happy, safe place and that he was gonna have fun. So there was nothing that I was like logically worried about, but I just felt like so much anxiety, and I was like literally, the anxiety was giving me such an upset stomach. Like my stomach was hurting so bad, and I was crying all morning up until like 12 o'clock. And when I am anxious, I clean. So I go in the backyard, I grab the hose and I start like hosing down the entire backyard, and I'm like ugly crying, and I'm like cleaning the backyard, and then I look at it after and I'm like, the backyard wasn't even dirty, Amy. Like what are you cleaning? Like what are you hosing down? Nothing was dirty. But like because I have so much anxiety and I just need to clean when I'm anxious, literally I'm a crazy person hosing the backyard crying. But that's my little baby right there. Again, I had no specific worries, but I was just so like, oh, so emotional. But he had the best day at school, and he says his teachers' names so well. He honestly had the best day, and like we were able to see him on the little camera, and I saw him take his little nap. It's just, I cannot. I did get a lot of questions from my last video on how I feel about, you know, the school system here versus Canada, and that was one of my biggest things. You know, there's this whole thing that like school in the US aren't safe, and then in Canada they're much safer, which in a sense might be true, but I would never move my child. I am a parent now. Like I'm responsible for that kid, so I would never just move my kid somewhere willy-nilly without thinking about all these things. I did extensive research. The county that we're in specifically is the best in the entire state for schools, period. Like you don't even need to go to private school to get the best, because like I said, the county that we're in has the best schools in the entire state of Tennessee. On top of that, if you go private, you're getting even better. And yeah, so that's all I'm gonna say. And the reason why I'm addressing that is because I actually did get a lot of questions about that. Not even like judgment questions, just questions from a lot of mamas too that want to move from Canada to the US, but like we're wondering about that aspect. So yeah, just do your research. Not everywhere is the same. US is so big that like you can't just generalize and say the US. Every state is like its own little country almost. Everywhere is different, and do your own research. Not Sugar Boy, look at this guy. Sugar's been living life. When Kylo goes to school, it's like he knows when I come home and Kylo's not with me, he brings me a toy and he's like, I'm ready to play. Like, it's my time to shine now. Oh, my baby. Oh, and then also Kylo had his first swimming lesson yesterday. So there's a lot of changes, a lot of firsts, and a lot of new things happening. But he had his first swimming lesson and he did amazing. Like, again, this kid gives me no troubles at all. Like, I was blessed with an angel from heaven, I swear. I know I'm biased because he's my kid. But anyways, the guy that worked at the swimming place, Kylo, so when we first got there and he got into the pool, he just walks in the pool, walks down the step, says bye to me, and he's like willingly lets me go. The guy that worked at the swim place, not the instructor, but the guy that worked at the swim place, he was like, well, that is like the easiest first day that a kid has ever had. Normally they put up a fight. And I'm like, well, you know, he's really comfortable with pools. Like we spent, you guys know, like most of our summer in Tennessee, and we had a pool like in the neighborhood. And so we spent a lot of time at the pool. So he got really comfortable that way. And also we spent some time in my aunt's pool back in Canada when we went to visit. So he was so comfortable, and he started like getting comfortable to the point of like loving to dunk his head in the water and just like really getting comfortable with the water. And I only used floaties once when we were at my aunt's pool, but every other time we went to the pool, he didn't use any floaties. So he kind of just got a good relationship with the water and like a healthy fear. They say it's good to develop a healthy fear with the water to know the realistic sides of water, you know, whatever. So I feel like that helped a lot because it went so smoothly. Like he was smiling his entire lesson. Obviously we watched the whole thing through like a glass, and then when we went to go get him, his swimming instructor looked at us. He's like, hands down, that was the easiest first lesson I have ever had with a toddler. And I was like, oh my God, like this kid is 2 too much. Like, I swear he's a little angel. I just want to squeeze him. But he had such an amazing swim lesson and he loves school so much. It's so funny. Actually, when we picked him up from school, he didn't want to come home. He was like, I want to go to my school. As I'm like walking to the car with him, I'm like, Kylo, oh my God. He loved it. And today he was so happy that he was going back. But anyways, let me show you guys what I got at Home Goods. I really didn't get a lot because y'all, I am on my saving money tip lately. Like, I don't want to spend too much money, but obviously we're in a new place, so there's certain things that we need. I kept a lot from my old house because I didn't want to rebuy furniture when I already had such beautiful pieces back home. So we will be getting our furniture, fingers crossed, sooner rather than later. But there are certain things that like we needed that we didn't pack up. So towels, I did save my towels. I actually used my towels as like bubble wrap for a lot of the boxes, which is like a nice little hack. You don't have to buy bubble wrap, just use like blankets and towels because you're gonna bring them anyways. So I did that. But we also have a guest room and we're actually gonna make another guest room in like the open space up there. So obviously now with being in the US, we are gonna be having family visit us. So I wanted to make guests feel really comfortable when they come here. So we're gonna need towels for them too. So anyways, I found these gorgeous towels at HomeSense, like so beautiful. They're so soft. I think they were $7.99. I only was able to find 4 of them. So I am gonna go on the hunt and like look at another Home Goods location to see if I can find more. I didn't get that many things, guys. So really this is not like a large haul. But then as I was checking out, I saw this and I was like, this is perfect because I think I wanna hang Kylo's backpack on like the back of the door instead of on our normal mudroom hooks. But then as I got home, I was like, I didn't think about this, but our doors are really large. They're like 8-foot doors. So when you put this on the top of it, you can't reach. So I'm like, well, that's not gonna work. But so then I will probably put this upstairs in the guest bathroom so that guests have somewhere to hang up their towels. Do they make these type of style hooks for like really tall doors? You literally can't reach when you put this on an 8-foot door, but that was beautiful. And then I just got like, y'all, this is pretty much the end of the haul. So simple. I didn't buy any decor. I saw so many amazing pieces, but I really didn't buy anything because I have, first of all, I used to hoard decor items. Like when we were moving out, I had to go through this closet I had in my house and like literally the closet was stacked with like extra decor items that I hadn't touched in like a year. So I was just hoarding decor items and I'm in a place now where I just want less things, minimal stuff in my house. I don't want to be like hoarding and piling onto things. So when I was packing up my home, I kept like my main decor pieces that I love that are stunning. I kept them, packed them up, and I'm like, that's all I need. First of all, why buy new pieces when I already had ones that I love? And then 2, I don't need to buy any extra ones when I already have ones that I love. I don't want to hoard them. So although I saw some really beautiful pieces, I really don't need home decor, but I did need some kitchen items. So I bought like some boring stuff like kitchen scissors and like a peeler, but I got this like cute little mini whisk because I do need this. I like to like scrambled eggs with the little mini whisk. And then I love splatter screens. If you do not use splatter screens, you need these. They're amazing when you're cooking because you just put them right on and then you don't get oil splattering everywhere, but they still let the steam out. Like it's not gonna steam your food and change the way that it's cooked. It's just going to prevent most of that, you know, oil splattering back. So 3 different sizes. This was $3.99. So such a good price, basically almost paid $1 each. So really good price. And that is my little Home Goods haul. Like I said, I really didn't buy a lot. Like Shuggy, you're being so lazy right now. My baby, my baby.